You've been lied to your entire life. Society tells you that success is the ultimate goal, that winning is everything, and that failure is something to avoid at all costs. But what if I told you that every successful person you admire has a secret they rarely share? What if the very thing you're running from is actually the key to everything you want in life? Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you learned something profound from getting everything right the first time? When you succeed easily, your brain barely registers the experience because there's no challenge, no growth, no transformation. But failure rewrites your entire neural pathway, forcing you to adapt, evolve, and discover strengths you never knew existed. The ancient Stoic philosophers understood this paradox thousands of years ago when they practiced negative visualization, deliberately imagining loss to appreciate what they had. Here's what modern neuroscience confirms that Buddha taught 2,500 years ago through his concept of dukkha, or suffering, as a teacher. Your brain is literally designed to learn more from pain than pleasure because survival depended on remembering what hurt you. Every setback creates new neural connects, builds resilience, and develops problem-solving abilities that success simply cannot provide. When you fail, you're not falling behind, you're actually accelerating your growth in ways that comfort never could. Look at any innovator who changed the world, and you'll find a trail of spectacular failures behind their breakthrough moments. Thomas Edison didn't just fail 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. He celebrated each failure as data that brought him closer to the solution. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, only to return years later with the vision that created the iPhone. These weren't accidents or unfortunate detours. They were essential parts of their journey that success alone could never have provided. The Zen masters have a phrase: fall 7 times, stand up 8. This isn't about persistence for persistence sake. It's about understanding that each fall teaches you how to stand differently. When you embrace failure as feedback rather than a verdict, you transform from someone who fears taking risks into someone who sees every outcome as valuable intelligence. The Zen masters Your relationship with uncertainty shifts from anxiety to curiosity, stand up 8, and that shift changes everything. For persistence Here's the truth they don't teach in school. Understanding that failure is not the opposite of success. It's the raw material of success. Every mistake contains within it the seeds of wisdom that smooth sailing could never plant. When you start viewing your setbacks as setups for comebacks, you join the ranks of those who understand that the path to mastery is paved with lessons disguised as losses. Here's the truth. Your failures aren't holding you back. They're building you up in ways you can't see yet. The question isn't whether you'll fail. It's whether you'll be wise enough to extract the gold hidden in each breakdown. When you start viewing your setbacks, if this shifted your perspective on failure, hit that like button and let me know in the comments what failure taught you the most. Subscribe for more life-changing insights that challenge everything you think you know about success. And share this video with someone who needs to hear that their struggles are actually their strengths in disguise. The question is, your journey matters, and so does theirs. It's whether you'll be wise enough to extract the gold hidden in each breakdown. If this shifted your perspective on failure, hit that like button and let me know in the comments what failure taught you the most. Subscribe for more life-changing insights that challenge everything you think you know about success, and share this video with someone who needs to hear that their struggles are actually their strengths in disguise. Your journey matters, and so does theirs.